You are listening to the award-winning WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. You are listening to Streaming Verse with Chris and Nina and Boardmaster Caroline. I killed that, by the way.
Awesome job there.
Quick reminder before we get started, because we are very opinionated. The thoughts and ideas presented on this show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees.
Why do I always bounce my head back and forth when I think it in my head?
It's like
WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees. Bounce, bounce, bounce. What?
Sorry, you were talking about Citizen Kane, and there's a stop next to the Citizen Kane stop, which is the Fleischer Brothers, and they invented the bouncing ball that goes with the karaoke. So then you said, I was like, I'm back.
I love that I can trigger you to think of your job.
Everything does.
Oh, I can imagine. Just last week on the show, we were talking about Woody Harrelson, which
I know who that is now.
Right. Triggered you back to your job.
Don't fire me, please.
If you need to know any other old-timey people, just let me know.
There's a whole, I can give you a list.
In fact, War of the Worlds, you want to know how it ties into Buckaroo Banzai, or have we already gone over that?
Which one, the 1953?
Yes.
That's the Oscar that you can hold on the tour.
Ooh.
So you can hold that.
The radio one. Is that the radio one? Oh, no.
The film for Best Special Effects, 1953.
When Orson Welles read War of the Worlds on the radio.
I know all about this.
That's one of the main, triggers. I don't know. You can tell me what it's called for Buckaroo Banzai. That actually was an alien invasion. So it was really happening. That's one of the subplot. Is it a subplot? Is that what it would be called?
I don't know what it's called.
For Buckaroo Banzai is that when Orson Welles was reading that, it was really happening. And the aliens were actually invading. And they're in New Jersey.
I'll start saying that on my tour now. Be like, hey guys, so my friend Chris.
For all you Buckaroo Banzai fans, I'm well aware of the tie. But see, now if someone brings it up, Buckaroo Banzai, you'll go, I know what you're talking about.
Right. There you go. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know things. So what have you been streaming, Chris?
Well, let's see what I keep forgetting to talk about this, and I'm really excited about it because I really like this show. Mm-hmm. Margot's Got Money Troubles.
Oh, yeah. My God.
Which was originally a book. Did you read the book?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know why I said it like that.
It's on Apple TV Plus, and it's starring Ellie Fanning, who I love, or Elle Fanning. Mm-hmm. I don't know which Elle.
Ellie's just, you guys are gal pals, so.
Okay.
I get it.
Nick Offerman, Greg Kinnear, Nicole Kidman is in it.
Oh, my namesake.
And Michelle Pfeiffer as well. And it's fun. It's about a young woman who's in college, gets pregnant, and then has to make money. So she starts an OnlyFans account.
Yes.
And how that ensues.
After our conversation on air last week, I watched the next episode of Euphoria, and I was like, it's an option.
You see what I mean?
It's an option. And I was talking to my roommate about it because we watch it together every week. And she was like, this started because we got a letter from a production company named something very interesting in the mail to our address. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not mine. And so I was like, hey, if this is yours, amazing. And she was like, no, but that's not a bad idea. And I was like, listen, we should have a conversation about this because on Euphoria. Like, they're making bank, and I am not. And you know what? I don't have any pride. I don't care. This is not a conversation for radio.
No. Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
But it's understandable why people are getting, like, this isn't fiction.
No,
is
it's
the point.
not.
This isn't, it's what's happening in the real world.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're making anything sustainable to live off of is another question, but
Right.
it is definitely what's happening
She got an
in the real world.
apartment.
Yeah.
And then turned into Godzilla, so... Which, by the way, I don't know if he's watching, but my brother's godfather is very hip with the times. Dave Schmelin. I think you've met Dave. He's at my house right now, and he keeps talking about the latest Euphoria episode, and it kills me, because I'm like, why are we talking about Euphoria right now? Like, I love it. Anyways, I've been watching...
Yes, what have you been streaming, Nina?
I've been streaming Kevin. It is co-created by Aubrey Plaza, so naturally I am. I think, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you'd like it. It's about a cat, okay? It's an animated series about a cat who literally is like, so the two, like the couple in the series, like human couple, are like breaking up, right? And the cat's like, no, I'm gonna go my own way. Like, I don't need you guys. So then the cat goes out, meets like a street cat. I forget her name. It's something crazy. It's Whoopi Goldberg. And it's like adult comedy, you know? It's like a South Park situation, but it's like, it's so much more funnier because it's like they're all animated. So it's so ridiculous. And Aubrey like voices like half of the cast. And then she forced Patti LuPone to be a Broadway star horse named Patti LuPony. It is hysterical.
Probably the original idea behind it was like, I need to be able to create a story around this character.
No, literally, like, this is too good. But I think it's actually inspired by one of her cats. Because they keep referencing a certain medical problem that this cat has, and it's, I can't say it on the air, but it's rather comical, albeit serious, but it's a thing that happens to kittens when, you know, they're in big litters. But you find out it's hysterical and raunchy and awful, and I love it. And I love Aubrey Plaza, so
yes,
anything she does, I think.
You know, I was thinking this might be too inside the show to talk about, but then I decided it's actually not. I am having troubles finding our page so that I can...
On YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
So what's our page? Where should people...
Oh, you're so smart, Chris. We are currently... I get it. We are currently streaming on YouTube. You can find us at streaming_verse. Click on the live section there, and you can comment what you've been streaming.
I haven't followed us yet. I am now subscribed.
Oh, thank you for subscribing. You win a free thumbs up.
For finally subscribing to my own station. My own channel. Okay, thank you for sharing that with me. Yeah, you can listen to Streaming Verse if you're in the local area at 88.3 FM. Live on the radio, or you can listen at harperradio.com anywhere in the known universe. And then, like we just mentioned, we are live on streaming_verse on YouTube Live. Thank you for helping me with that.
Thank you for that.
Being on the air and thinking at the same time is so hard.
It's so hard. Talking and thinking is so hard. Everything is very difficult for me right now. What else have you been streaming, Chris?
I have been streaming Widow's Bay. Oh, let's go back to Margot, who's got money troubles first. It's an A24 thing. Did you know that? What? Why? Is it my hand in the air? What is it?
No, you said Widow's Bay.
Yeah.
And then I stared at you like you were going to keep talking, and it felt like a really long time. And then you didn't, and you said, let's go back to Margot's Way.
You just saw my brain thinking. You saw the ADHD in me trying to transition back. That's what that was.
I felt it so hard, though, because I was like, you got it. I didn't know that was 8:24.
Yeah, it's 8:24.
Awesome.
So I just had to share that because I forgot to share that earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Widow's Bay is on Apple TV Plus, and it stars Matthew Rhys. Some of you might know him as Carrie Russell's husband. You know who Carrie Russell is?
I'm sure I do.
She was in the movie Waitress.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And she's also in The Diplomat, which I love. But Matthew Rhys, I've only seen him in one other thing. He's been in a ton of stuff. He was in The Americans, where him and Carrie Russell played like American Russian sleeper agents type people.
Amazing.
And he was just in something on Netflix that I can't tell you what the name of it is, but he played a scary person, like scary person. He's funny in this. So
Okay.
Widow's Bay, it actually, even the font for the show, it looks like Salem's Lot. So it kind of reminds you of a Stephen King thing, and it does have the scary element. But the mayor, it's like if Jaws was funny. And I know it sounds like a weird, because the mayor's trying to get tourism in this island, but scary bad things keep happening. And he's like, "Oh, I don't think that's real. Oh, I don't know about that."
Yeah.
When they're actually happening, and we get to find out with him that they're happening. So it's kind of funny, and he's hysterical. Like all of his mannerisms really make me laugh, which again, I haven't seen him in enough to, have seen him be funny before. And Stephen Root is in this as well. And Stephen Root is so funny. For those of you who don't know the name Stephen Root, in the movie Office Space, he's the one with the red stapler that he did not want let go of. And I know that doesn't help you, Nina, but it helps so many other people. Trust me.
I trust you. Yeah.
But it's like someone compared it to Jaws, because like in Jaws, the mayor was trying to get the tourism going while, the shark kept killing people.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same, except for the mayor's funny.
Love it. I love it. I still have to see that. Anyways.
Yes, what else have you been streaming, Nina?
Okay, this is kind of off the docket here, because I honestly haven't. I've been doing a lot of brain rotting recently. Watching TikTok edits and crying. But they've been TikTok edits to Noah Kahan's new album, which is actually like, it would have been a lot less work for him to just throw a brick at my face, and I think it would hurt less than this album. It's so amazing. Like, it's so, Noah Kahan, what a man. And this is me saying that.
Okay.
Like, genuinely love this man. And he's a wizard with the words. What can you say? Like, oh my God. And these songs are like so devastating, but they're like so relatable in like the sense that like I've been listening to it every night and crying myself to bed. Like, and like if you've heard the album, like, and oh my God, it's so good. And then Susanna has tickets to see him and Gigi Perez. Gigi Perez, love her. Another person's album who I constantly cry myself to sleep. Love her so much. And she was like, well, I have another ticket if you can come. Guess who can't go?
No.
It's like I honestly, I actually have to talk to my parents about not going to something because I'd rather go there. Oops. They'll understand. Anyways, it's time for a break. Aaron! Chase Infinity! Sorry.
Would you like to explain to people what you just got super excited about?
Yeah, so, hey, Aaron. Aaron commented that she's been watching The Testaments on Hulu, which is starring Chase Infinity, my close personal friend. Just kidding. We just happened to go to the same school at different times. But, I'm like, yeah. Chase Infinity, she graduated from Columbia College Chicago, which is really cool. Anyways, it's time now for a break. Are we gonna read?
Why don't you read one and then I will read this.
Amazing.
As I get set up with light over here.
Perfect. Okay. Immigration Legal Services. Student engagement sponsors free and confidential immigration legal assistance in English, Spanish, Korean, and Polish. In-person meetings are held in Student Engagement, Building A, 3rd floor, room A336, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on most Thursdays. For a full schedule or to make an appointment, visit harpercollege.edu/undocumented.
All right, my PSA is more or less just news about the radio station. So I am very blessed with some of the people that I know in my life, and apparently I know people who still have subscriptions to the physical paper. I know two, in fact, because two different people gave me this newspaper article.
God.
On Sunday, April 26th, in the Daily Herald, guess who was featured? WHCM.
Let's
Woohoo!
go.
The best radio is local radio. Harper College's WHCM earns national honors while amplifying student voices.
Woo.
It's an exciting article. I'm actually going to leave this one here since I did get two copies. As WHCM celebrates 25 years on the FM airwaves, Harper College student radio station continues to receive major awards from national organizations. So it's a great article you could probably with your online subscription, because if you're not subscribed to at least one or two news outlets, you are failing our country.
You tell him, Chris.
Because news is important. News with unbiased opinions, making sure you actually know what's going on in the world, important.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to subscribe to the Daily Herald, although local is good, but please consider subscribing and supporting actual news sources who are supplying you with news and not opinions.
And that's hard to find.
Very hard to find.
Do your research.
Yes. But yeah, so we were in the paper, and I'm going to leave it here for everyone at the station to see that. I mean, it's already been shared online, but I figure I had two physical copies, so I would share it. That is it. Well, yes, ma'am.
Amazing. Sorry, Erin said Chase Infinity, she's doing amazing on the show. I'm sure she is. I do not have Hulu, so would love to know. Would love to know. That's okay. Erin also said, also just found out now AMC Plus acquired the exclusive rights to stream Doctor Who. I will need to reassess my streaming platforms.
I was just about to cancel AMC Plus.
Oh, God.
Life has just taken a dramatic right turn. I guess not.
Oh, well. That's rude.
Oh, did we already say you're listening to WHCM?
No, we didn't. You are listening to sorry, did I take that from you? The award-winning WHCM 88.3 FM Palatine, Illinois broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. Quick reminder, here at Streaming Verse, the thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees. I just forgot what I was saying. That's okay.
Yeah, that's easy to do. You get so automated in saying it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do it with the tour too, where you're just like talking, then all of a sudden like your brain went 3 steps ahead, and then all of a sudden you're like, was I 3 steps ahead, or where am I here? Where am I right now?
Yeah, you know, it's like when you're driving. Well, like, I just this used to happen to me, but like not recently. When you're driving and then you're like, wait, how did I get here? I don't remember. That's what'll happen to me, except like I'm in charge of a group of like 8, and then like we're 1 second we're at the Bronson Gates, and then I like black out and we're in New York, and I'm like, okay, I just like gained consciousness again. I don't know what happened,
because
but
you're just in this automatic mode and you're not.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, where did we go? Like,
yeah, it's funny. It's not funny when that happens. It's kind of surreal because it's like, how does this keep happening? Am I time traveling? What's happening?
I think so. Oh well.
Okay. Do we want to dive into the topic?
Let's do it. You want to?
Okay. Yes. So I am the one who picked this topic, and initially when I suggested it to Nina, it was like, let's discuss like why we stream what we stream, like, and my original thought behind it was, like on a Tuesday, why am I picking to stream this versus something else, or on a Saturday, or when I'm in this mood or in that mood. And then the more I realized it, it's like, and obviously the way we do our topics, it could be whatever you interpret it to be, because that's the way we do it.
You just saw me writing something down.
But I did the same thing, because I came up with the, why do I watch male violence and teen drama versus other things, and there's reasons for that. So yeah, that's what we're going to dive into, is why we stream what we stream. And it could mean anything. It could be, why Monday through Friday I don't like to get into a new series because I'm already exhausted from working all day long, and I don't have the brain capacity to sit and focus and pay attention. Because if it's a new series, you have to pay attention.
You just took one of my bullet points, but that's fine.
Knowing you have about 600 bullet points, so I think I'm fine.
I really don't.
Oh, okay. I've got a lot, so we're good.
That's great.
We're covered.
I mean, I can talk a lot, so that's fine. Did you know that sorry, this is way off topic. There's a lot of people who think that, like, I'm very quiet. Isn't that crazy?
It's so funny.
Isn't that hilarious?
I think I thought you were quiet for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. That's normally how it goes. I just wanted to say that. I just think it's really funny how people just, like, don't know me at all.
No, and I get that, because I think, like, at work people think I'm, like, can be quiet until they realize I'm not. But most of the time I'm like, No. See, that's one thing about you, Chris. If you have something on your mind, like, you're gonna say it, and I love it. I just will never forget New York giggling about our cats until 3 o'clock in the morning, like we were 12. That's my favorite. Like, I don't even care about winning the award. Like, that was so much fun. And look, here's my cat here, and here's my cat here.
And it's all the same picture. Like, they're making the same face because they're cats.
They're cats. It's not like they're like, hey, I'm posing, and
They don't have on different outfits like this. They have one thing. That was so much fun. Okay, anyways.
That was so funny.
I love that. I'm gonna get another bed just when you come to visit so that we can do the same thing.
Okay. I'll have more pictures by then.
Yeah, me too. I have a lot. Anyways. Yeah, so I tend to get really, I'm sure you wouldn't know this about me at all. I tend to get really invested in fictional characters to the point where, like, I'm dry heaving in the middle of the night because I'm crying so much about watching an edit of one of the new Noah Khan songs to them, and I'm like, actually, this is awful. This is it. And then, like, I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to work and, like, function. So I tend not to watch stuff that I know that I'm gonna get sucked into the world or the fictional characters, because I'm real obsessive.
No.
Yeah, I know. So I've made that mistake before. The other day I rewatched Age of Ultron. Wanda and Natasha are both in that, and they totally hint at a gay romance between them, which in the deleted scenes. Fight me all you want on that, but it happens, and they're definitely... Wanda Nat's a thing. Maybe not during Age of Ultron, because, Wanda was kind of young. She was a teenager. She was legal, but, like...
Yeah.
She just needed a little bit more time. Anyways, see, and then I get too involved, and then I spiral all night. So, yeah, I tend not to do that thing that...
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
Well, so I'm kind of starting with the, like, during the week, especially the work week. So Monday through Friday in general, I can only watch what I've already been watching.
Yeah.
So if it's a series I've already started, and it could be a new episode for the series, or like a procedural drama. Like I watch Will Trent, which is on Hulu, and I know what's going to happen, blah, 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 so it's easy. I don't have to think about it too hard. If I'm scrolling on my phone or if I'm playing with the cats, it doesn't matter if I've missed something per se, like watching the screen, because, a lot of the stuff that you and I talk about, it's like we watch because we're really into it, and we want to watch the little nuances and hand gestures. And I'm not as worried about that with Will Trent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Love the show, guys, but, not as stressed out. But the other thing I really like to watch is things that'll make me laugh.
Right.
And that I may have to focus on, but I know it's going to make me smile, per se. I used to call Ted Lasso my digital hug.
Yes.
And I kind of feel the same way about, like, Elsbeth and Ghosts. Because
Okay.
Ghost will be on tomorrow morning. Like,
Yeah.
before I go to work, it's like, I'm going to watch Ghost because it'll get me like, oh, it's Friday. It's the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yay. Because Ghost, it's
so fun.
not super complex, but it's so fun. And all the
Yeah.
characters, especially the longer you watch it, the more you get their backgrounds, because you're going to get all their backgrounds
It's
and
so
everything.
fun. I'm almost through the first season.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and it's complex.
Yeah.
And, there's actually like things happening there that are also current events as well. Like we talked about with
Yeah.
Timothy
The
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet comment. I love that.
Yeah, it was all, and this is a spoiler, but this is the type of thing I get into is Thor and what's her name? Berta? The singer, the opera.
Berta, I think.
Berta. So Thor and Berta were talking, and she's like, the new, this new magazine was coming out. Like, I don't know if it was Vanity Fair. She was talking about who was on the cover, and she's like, yeah, I'm waiting for that to come. And Timothy Chalamet, he goes, what happened to, why can't I just blanked on his name? Aquaman.
Oh,
No.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. He goes, what happened to Jason Momoa? She goes, it's all about the Rat Boys now.
The Rat Boys, yeah.
So funny.
That is Timothy Chalamet.
He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh my god, Thor. I just watched Therapy. It's so good. Like, oh my god, it's so funny. I love it.
When that show started, I saw the actor who plays Thor like in a commercial for some automobile maker. I don't know which one, but he was like in the assembly line, and I'm like,
Aw.
look at him getting into acting, and now he's
Yeah.
on a hit show.
Last night I just watched the episode with Odessa. I don't know her last name. She was in I Love LA.
Mm-hmm.
And the ping pong thing we're not gonna watch.
Right.
But like she's like gotten really big, and she was the teenager prom who like slept in the attic.
She sleeps, yeah. She
Yeah.
comes back every once in a blue moon
Oh,
because she's
okay, that's
sleeping in the
great.
attic all the time because she's a teenager.
Right. I love it. I love it. Okay, another reason why I watch things is, God, this is so nerdy, but I will like study how the plot line and the character development works. So like I'll go back and I watch a lot of pilots for that reason of shows that I've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
But like, because like I'm working on a pilot, and like you wanna know how they've successfully done it in the past in order to do it, and like when you get stuck writing, it's really nice to see like, okay, that's how they worked out that and then I take notes like an idiot. So like I've rewatched the New Girl pilot like 8 million times because I love New Girl, and I'll take all these notes, and then I'll like have the script on my phone or whatever, and then I'm like, okay, this is how they did that, and this is how they work. And it's like so stupid for like a 20-minute comedy that I'm like taking all of these notes, but like it really is that serious, I fear.
It is.
Yeah. So that's what I have to have, like a lot of attention span to do that though.
Yeah, because that's what, especially now with all the show options that everyone has, if you don't get something that hooks you in that first episode,
You're not gonna watch
you're
it.
not going to watch it. Now, you might have people come back to you in 3 or 4 weeks, go, oh, it's really good. You just need to stick it through the first 3 episodes.
Right.
And you may go back and watch the first 3 episodes, but it might take you longer, and more. It might
Right.
take longer for people to get into the show. But
Right.
you have to have that hook now, like immediately.
Yeah, well, and you're typically not selling a series based on like the season.
Right,
You're
yeah.
selling the pilot.
Right.
And then you're not going to write all of the episodes. Like that's very rare for someone to write
Yeah.
all of the episodes. So like
Yeah, you got to get both them to sell it in that
Yeah.
first episode, and then when people watch it, you have to get them to want to keep watching it.
yeah, that's why I'm like so confused on why there's so many mediocre things out, because I'm like, what Nepo, like who do they know?
Yes.
Because I don't understand, and the sheer amount of people it takes to like make one of these things, like it's like absolutely absurd, and the fact that anything gets made is like a miracle. So I'm like, how Like, this is bad. Like, why is this getting made?
Only because it relates to what you're talking about. I also just started watching streaming Man on Fire, which is on Netflix. And it's interesting because it's the same actor who plays Wonder Man. And he's very serious because this is I'm in Rio and things just went really bad and everyone died and now I have to figure out why and kill them all, that type of show. But I really liked seeing that Wonder Man actor who I'm going to try not to say this. I've decided it's Yahya. It's Yahych. No, Yahya. So I'm saying it's Yahya. Yahya Abdul Mateen. Abdul Mateen is their last name. Excellent. I am picking him to be a bigger star here in the next few years.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah. Anyway, so obviously he's gotten leads, so he's doing well, but I think even more so that he'll become bigger. Anyway, but the first episode, it took me 3 or 4 viewings to get through because there was so much plot development happening right there. And there was so much, and those quick scenes, and it's actually kind of exhausting sometimes.
It is, yeah.
And now that I'm through it, I'm in.
Right.
And it wasn't that I didn't enjoy it. It's just, again, if I try to start watching something serious during the week, I'm like, I can't. I got 15 minutes for you and that's it.
No.
Because this is exhausting.
Literally. The other day, I watched 15 minutes of The Godfather. That's it. That's it. I went, oh, that cat? That was a stray cat walking around Paramount that he just picked up and said, this is going to be in the take. Great. Wedding scene? Oh, yeah, those are real mafia members. Okay, I'm done.
Did you watch that series? Was it on Peacock?
The Offer?
Yeah. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good series. I really enjoyed it.
It's filmed around a lot. I've seen a bunch of clips for it. I show a lot of clips for it.
Because they talk about the cat thing there. They talk about the mafia guys there. Yeah, it's all...
Oh, so they tell everything that I
your whole
talk
tour's
about.
right
Great.
there. Yeah.
Great.
Your whole tour's right there.
Great. Good to know. I think it's time for a break.
Sure.
Look at me on time. Okay. Are you a Harper student looking for a job? Well, look no further. Every week from 8:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m., the job placement resource... I'm sorry. The words are everywhere on this page right now. Okay, we're trying again. I got it, don't worry. Are you a Harper student looking for a job? Well, look no further. Every week from 8:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m., the Job Placement Resource Center in room I-117 has job... This is so hard. Has job placements professionals...
Job placement professionals.
No, but it says placement.
I know.
That will help you with your resumes and your job searches. Stop in for all of your employment needs. Email or call to make an appointment or come in during walk-in hours. That was so difficult. Oh my God. I think I've lost my mind.
I need to find one that has a bigger font.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Let's stick with your career and Harper.
Yeah.
Let's talk. For those still figuring out your major, Harper has a wide selection to choose from, but not many people can stay at a college for 4 years. That's why Harper offers 2 years associate degrees from accounting to IT support. These degrees can get you into entry-level jobs and soon after possibly become certified. If you're interested in learning more, check out Harper Radio Instagram at Harper Radio FM for a full video on simple degrees.
See, it's a thing.
Yeah, I don't like the word simple either because no degree is simple.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. The thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees.
You killed that.
Erin actually shared why she watches something.
I was just going to say, which I'm sorry, Erin, I have to disagree. She said she'll rewatch The Bear when she wants to feel less alone with her feelings, which is so sweet. I feel like, I've only watched one episode of The Bear, which is probably my problem. But that show stressed me out
Did you watch Forks?
so much. I did. I just watched the Taylor Swift clip.
That's Forks. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
know.
one. Yeah.
But like,
just
I
that.
just watched that clip because you were like, Nina, you have to watch it. And I'm like, why? And you're like, because there's Taylor Swift. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna go to the Taylor Swift part.
The whole episode
Sorry,
was
I'm
amazing.
sorry, Chris. I know. Oh my God. I've made her cry live in studio, guys. No, that's so sweet. I'll watch I'm Sorry for Your Loss when I'm like, but that show actually makes me spiral, so like I can't. I should someone needs to take that show away from me. No. I saw an edit to a Noah Kahan song about that show and I was like, nope, put your phone away. Like, that's it. You're done. You're done. You're done. It's so amazing though.
Well, you've actually explained a lot why I don't get as emotionally invested in shows. And I kind of wrote it down. Why?
Okay.
Because I tend to watch male violence and teen dramas,
Yeah.
and it's another person's perspective per se,
Yeah, that's
because
true.
I'm not a violent person and I'm not living the teen drama myself.
Right.
So I think it's a way of me watching it and going, people have emotions and are trying to deal with them. But nothing you're dealing with is what I'm dealing with, so I'm not internalizing
Yeah.
any of this. It's more or less like how someone else is living their life that I'm getting to learn about versus...
That's so interesting.
Yeah, because when I told you this would be therapeutic, and it kind of was
Yeah.
interesting because I think that's why I don't watch reality shows, because
Yeah,
it's like
it's
people
too
just
much.
arguing to argue,
Yeah, I
and
hate that.
it's too much for me. I don't like necessarily watching shows about, women trying to like date, because it's like, okay, that's just a waste of time,
Yeah.
because it's like, will I meet anybody? Who knows? Not worth my
Right.
effort right now.
Yeah.
But I was writing here, some of it's to learn about things from a different perspective. Now, obviously, I had the teen drama aspect when I was a teenager, but it doesn't hit me personally right now, which I find really interesting, because the more you're talking about it, it's like, apparently I'm avoiding having emotions. That's what I'm doing all the time.
God. And then I'm just seeking it out.
You're seeking it out.
Even though I have way too much going on, I'm just like, yes, I must feel this giant weight.
Right. Where I'm like, no, we don't want emotion. Let's watch Man on Fire, male violence. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy. That makes so much sense, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I apparently note to therapist.
Yeah. She's in denial. I'm kidding. That's crazy. Yeah, no, everything like Susanna and I have this argument all the time about books, because she's like, why am I going to read something that isn't going to end happily? And I'm like, because that's life, baby. Like, what do you go in knowing the ending? That's so boring. That's like, I'm not going to do that. We have this argument all the time, because I'm like, no, I'd rather like the stakes be like crazy and like, so they're not going to end up together. C'est la vie. And then she'll go, I don't know what that means. And I'm like, well, whatever.
You have to learn how to say it in Polish.
I know. I need to figure out how to say that's just life.
Right, yeah.
Polish,
C'est la
but-
vie.
C'est la vie. But I don't know, okay? I can only say man, but a formal way that apparently is not used. And that's mężczyzna. And that's all I've got in Polish. I tried Duolingo for quite some time when we were delusional about going to the Eras tour in Poland. That didn't happen. But yeah, that's interesting, because another one of my bullet points is like, when I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown, I'm going to watch something that's going to make it worse. And then I'm going to crash out. And I won't be okay for a few days. And that's fine. Because then I'm crying about their problems in the movie. I'm not crying about my emotions.
True. Yeah, yeah.
Who's
that you
she?
can convince yourself of that.
Yeah, I'm crying about Aubrey Plaza's problems in the woods,
Right.
Like, get over it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's probably not healthy, but that's whatever. We don't talk about it.
I will say for books, though, I'm not as, when I, stream books in whatever audiobook or ebook form that I do, I'm not as particular about it be a happy ending. I am for my viewing, but not for my reading. Like yesteryear, I had no idea what was going to happen there.
Right.
And that was actually kind of, yeah. It wasn't yay.
Right.
The world is not the best place in the world. Was kind of like, there's a lot of sick people in the world.
Yeah.
But so for books, I'm more open, and it's funny because, but I am, doing the audiobook and reading Midnight Sun right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. So for those who don't know, Midnight Sun is Twilight from Edward's point of view. And that man drones on and drones on. And every once in a while it's like, I'm going to finish this because it is my mission in life. I'm like 55% done right now.
Nice.
So I've, the end is near.
Yeah.
Probably still 8 hours away, but it's near. But I'm also fascinated that the author wrote this and this man droning on in his head. But I also am thinking, God, this is probably what it's like living in my head sometimes.
No, literally.
Not the same, but you know what I mean? It's like all the thoughts, especially the more I read about like ADHD, that neurotypical people don't think like we think.
I know.
They
What's
don't
that
have
like?
a second like inner monologue happening all the time.
No,
Like
there's a lot of
the time.
there's a lot of voices going on in this head right now.
Just because I'm doing something doesn't mean that there's not a whole nother conversation happening in the back of my head at all
like
times.
7.
So it's kind of like, so there I am confronting the whole, I do this. Like I have this weird inner monologue all the time. Of course, I don't think it's because he's neurodivergent, but maybe he is. But
Maybe. I don't know. I really want to watch Twilight again. I really
want to have a show talking about it.
Can we please?
Please.
I'll put like a blue shimmer on.
Yeah.
Look like a Smurf.
That would be so cool if we got like a blue filter.
Okay, I know what we're doing. I know what's happening. Yeah. See, Twilight. I'm even invested in them, like to the point. Well, I don't think it's as bad as like my other obsessions, but like, do I have a playlist for them? Yeah, I do.
You have one for Twilight?
Yeah, I do. For Edward and Bella.
Bella? Yeah.
I do.
What about Jacob and Bella?
No. God, no. If I had one for Jacob, the one song in it would be Hello Darkness, My Old Friend.
Oh, come on. November?
No.
Isn't it? Is he November or December? It's November, right?
I don't
The
know.
the song that Taylor wrote about him.
Oh, Back to December?
Back to December. Sorry. Back to December.
Oh. I thought you were, yeah.
Sorry,
No,
wrong
that would
month.
be on it.
Yeah, Back to December.
But Bella doesn't, she
Bella
doesn't care.
doesn't, no.
She don't care. And you know what? Go off, Queen.
Yeah. It's actually interesting reading, though, Midnight Sun, because it's like, oh, Bella isn't as one-dimensional as I took her to be. That's a lot of what I'm seeing. It's like, oh, she is more than about just like being hung up on Edward.
Yeah.
She also is nice to her friends. I didn't realize that
No.
because she's so obsessed with Edward.
Literally, she's like literally a cardboard cutout. She, maybe that's why the author decided to write the book from the other perspective, because I've seen a bunch of people like online on fan fiction like accounts like rewrite the entirety like A Court of Thorns and Roses series from the guy's perspective, because we don't get that. And it's like, these massive fan fictions that people do for free, which is like, if you're a fan fiction author, like, I bow down to you. You're doing the Lord's work for free. But they always do it from the other character's perspective, which sometimes it's really interesting, like if you haven't seen or read the thing in a long time. But then other times it's like, oh my God, shut up.
Right.
Like, I don't care. There's a reason why the author picked to write it in the other person's perspective. It's because you're boring and annoying. Shut up.
I know. I can only take so much of being in Edward's head at a time. I
can imagine.
I drove to Chicago Sunday to an event, and I listened to it going down there. And on the way back, I'm like, I can't.
No.
I can't. I knew it would take me an hour. Traffic was bad. I'm like, I cannot be in Edward's head for another hour.
That's really intense. That you should.
Edward's head is exhausting.
Yeah, you should have like a medal for that.
I know. Everyone who's ever read that book should get a medal. Seriously.
Yeah. It's thick.
It's like almost 700 pages.
Oh my
and it's
God.
all in his head. It's literally his thoughts.
No, you're so brave because I don't think I'd get through page 1. I'd be like, it's a man. No, I don't care. I don't care.
Bored now.
Yeah, which is funny because I write a lot from the male perspective.
Oh, that's
You would
funny.
never know that about me.
No.
Well, no, because like no one's ever read any of my stuff. But like,
but you wouldn't think that you'd be writing that way.
that's one of the pilots I'm working on right now. I realized like 30 pages in, I'm like, I'm writing a man, and then I was like, oh god.
Okay, I've never said this aloud.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Do you ever sing like in makeup lyrics as you're singing songs? Like
All the time.
okay, yeah, I do that, but they're always country songs, and I don't like country.
Wait, what? Wait.
No,
You're writing country songs?
Yeah, so when I sing like when you're doing stuff, I for some reason I go into country. Like I don't sing like I don't create pop songs. I don't create like rock ballads. I'm like, why is it country? I don't even like country.
Doing the dishes on my tractor.
Seriously? It's like that. Doing the dishes, waiting for my man to come home. Versus what my brain is thinking, it's like, why am I doing the dishes? Where is he? like death metal.
Yeah. But Screamo is really hard to just be singing around the house. I went through a real heavy Black Veil Bride phase.
Yeah, it's hard. It is. But in the country is kind of like, okay, I can wrap my head around this for a song.
Well, and the accent's so appealing to
Yes.
do that I haven't gotten in trouble, but like I've gotten in trouble with myself because I'll have, various people from various different places on my tour, and I'll randomly be like, alrighty folks, let's watch your head and watch your step, and then I'm like, oh god, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're from London, and I'm like,
Excuse my little tiny Tim
yeah,
right
I'm like,
there or whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Aaron said, I trust Chris Country to be better than Country. OMG, Chris Country is better. Talk about a tongue twister up in here. Good golly.
Yeah, even the Taylor Swift stuff that you let me borrow, like I didn't like the earlier
didn't
stuff.
like
I
it.
tend to stay away from because it's country. It's all those emotions. Again, maybe that's my problem.
Dude, country is male violence, Chris.
It's also emotion. Like it's like I'm drunk and I can't help it anymore. Like I like my truck and I like beer. I really have issues and need therapy.
That's true, but yeah, you're right. And most country artists are like terrible people. So
Yeah.
it's really easy to hate it. But like there's a couple songs that like will come on shuffle cuz I do like country.
Yeah.
And then it'll come on shuffle and I'll be like, all right, like there's this one, it's called Hurricane. It's by like one of the Lukes. And I get down. I yeehaw to that one. And then Brian not Shelton.
You're asking the wrong person. I know like 2 country artists.
Okay, well,
And Beyonce's one of them.
don't ever say that to me again, Chris.
I just had to say it because it was so funny. Tim McGraw, Faith. I actually have a Faith Hill CD.
Chris,
So that counts.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill came out at Taylor Swift's Nashville Reputation tour when I was there to sing Tim McGraw with her. They didn't know a single word. It was so embarrassing for them. They were like, and I'm in the audience like screaming the words, and I'm like, guys.
How do you not know the words to this?
And half of the words are your name,
Right.
and you're failing miserably.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So this Kiss, it's a Faith Hill song,
Yeah, that is a Faith Hill song.
and I like that.
It is.
So I like a country song.
There you go.
This kiss. Sorry, I know that song very well.
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's about that time.
I think it is about that time. Thank y'all. Y'all, see now I'm in it now, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you guys for listening to Streaming Verse tonight with Chris, Nina, And our board master, Caroline, this has been another chaotic episode that if you are just picking up the radio now, you can stream it again. What? Yeah, you can go to our YouTube channel at streaming_verse and catch the rerun of Chris and I giggling for an hour.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and going deep philosophical on why we stream things and finding out, it's almost therapy.
Yeah.
Finding out why we watch what we watch or read what we read. Yeah.
Yeah. And
sure.
the synopsis of that is basically, I want to torture myself and Chris doesn't.
I want to avoid it at all costs.
The more you know. The more you know. All right, cowboys.
Gonna ride
What
off
is
to
it?
the sunset.
Yeah. What does it say? Save a horse, ride. Nope.
I know what you're going for, but I can't
don't-
think of it.
No, I know what it. Can I say it?
I don't know if you can say it. I don't know. Don't even try, because I'm not gonna hear you. It's dark. I can't read your lips. It's
it's inappropriate.
yeah, it's inappropriate, so we're not sure.
I'm not. I'm just not gonna say it. I'm trying to
Save a horse, hang out with a cowboy.
No, dump a
Is that-
cowboy.
There you go.
Dump cowboys. Dump your Republican boyfriend. He's stupid.
The thoughts and ideas presented on this show are our own and not necessarily effective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Keep it tuned to WHCM.
That was way too bold.